Good evening and welcome back to West Ham Network on this Wednesday night stroke Thursday morning over there in Brisbane, Australia with my old pal Kieran. Kieran, how are you, sir?
Oh, good, bro. Good. Beautiful.
Excellent.
Sunny day.
Yeah, alright, you don't have to piss me off as soon as we start.
My knees are getting burnt already, mate.
Oh, gosh.
Another 34 degrees.
Oh,
Bit fed up with it myself. Fancy a bit.
yeah. Move back to London, you'll be fine. Anyway, how's your week been? Has your week been right?
Yeah, alright, son. Quiet. Nothing special. Nothing out of the ordinary, geezer. Went out for a meal the other night with the boy, but that's about it.
Yeah. Good evening, Rich. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Do you know what? I just, as I started the intro video, we had two people that were tuned in, right? And before the video ended, that became 28 people. So thank you to everybody that's like just coming straight away. Thank you so much. Don't forget, put your comments in the comment section. We will read out as many of them as we can, and we will be chatting about your comments as well as stuff that we've got to chat about. And boy, we got a lot to chat about. There's all sorts going on. I mean, look, we got to be a bit careful about what we say about Mr. Sullivan, but
Ain't nothing. Just say nothing.
Yeah, no, we could say nothing, but from what I gather, there's quite a lot of stuff happening behind closed doors. Karen Brady.
I mean, guys, when I start hearing about alleged stuff and maybe this, maybe that, I don't get involved into it. I know it's fucking concrete, so I don't. Yeah. Doesn't interest me anyway. We all know he's a fucking prick and he's a dwarf. That's all I need to know. And he's a weirdo. So, but we'll see. If it comes out in the wash, it comes out in the wash. But I'm not fucking interested in going into that prick.
Nah, but the thing is, you know, everything that man does affects all of us as well, you know, because, you know, being the money man at West Ham, everything he does has an effect on us, whether it be a good effect or an adverse effect. We're all affected by everything that man and his crew do. So, you know, we've got to try and kind of keep our eye on what's going on there. Although I don't want to get into the political stuff, that does not interest me at all. But you know, but we have got to be careful. I mean, a lot of stuff's happening. You know, we're staring fucking relegation down, you know, in the eye, and you know, he's not fucking helping us. He is not doing anything to help us. You know, in fact, if anything, whatever has been going on behind closed doors has been.
That's right. Look, he's done everything he has to put us in this position because of mismanagement for years. That's all I'm concerned about. Yeah. This is where we are because of the mismanagement by him, Brady, and that fucking board, all of them. And my usual, the recruitment over the years has been fucking terrible. It's as simple as that.
It's been ridiculous.
We've wasted so much money in the last fucking 8 years. So much money we've wasted. And that's just bad. Yeah, you see the three Bs of mine, Brighton, Bournemouth and Brentford. You see how well they're run and how they do it. Yeah. And it's a lesson to us, but we never learn from these lessons. We can't see it. We've got this maniac in charge. And
short-sighted at that as well, you know. I mean, the thing is, he's so short-sighted that he thinks that by, you know, all of the, I mean, over the years, we've had so many players that have been brought in because he thinks it's a good idea. And look where we've been because of it, you know, the likes of, you know, Haller and Scamacca. Yeah. You know, these players.
Every now and again he gets one right, and that emboldens him to carry on. He forgets about the other five he got wrong. Or between him and the fucking manager got wrong. You know, it's just terrible and just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So anyway,
bear with me for a second. Bear with me for a second. I need to go for a pause quickly.
More to the point is that I said when I was talking last week that I thought Bournemouth was crucial. I really did. I thought we needed 3 points, man. Fuck me. I wanted it so badly. I was so disappointed at the end of that. Not by the performance or the boys on the pitch, but I wanted 3 points so badly. Oh God, now we didn't quite look like we were going to get them. And then when I watched that Liverpool Forest game, fucking hell, Liverpool were dog shit, especially in the first half. Absolutely gone. What the fuck are you doing? Salah was fucking shit. I want you to win, man. I need you to beat these fuckers. And I say how that goal was given for Forest from the second one. The first one disallowed, yeah, I thought I saw that. Second one, how is that offside? It looks so not. But there you go. I'm glad it was, but I'm not so sure it was. But thank fuck. But Liverpool, geez, I hope they play like that against us. They were dreadful. We need a bit of that. But yeah, Bournemouth was disappointing.
Yeah, agreed.
I just wanted the 3 points badly. I didn't care about the performance. I thought everyone tried hard. Just wanted to nick it. And there was a shot there, I think, by Somerville. No one's really mentioned it. It come off the defender's thigh and just looped over the bar. And I said, that's the bit of luck you need, that just goes in. Shitty deflection goes in and you take 3 points. I would have took that all day long.
Oh God, yeah. And Somerville has been the shining light this season so far.
Say the last 6 weeks, yes. Yeah.
He's been the shining light, and we kind of heavily rely on him like we did with Bowen when we were going through the European stuff. When we were going through the European competitions, we relied on Bowen so much for goals and assists and stuff. And we're doing the same again with Somerville.
Well, we didn't bring enough in January, Geezer, to cover that. So that's what we've got. And this is my problem. See that? I think we can give Liverpool a game. And but I'm telling you now, after 60, 65 minutes, we're going to fade. And that's where I think we'll have a problem.
Yeah.
And we do it every game. We seem to fade because we don't have anything on that bench to bring on to win you that game.
Yeah, Yeah, absolutely. And, I was listening to Joe and Gonzo earlier, and they were talking about perhaps the possibility of bringing a Ďálo into the fold and this and that. And that's fine, but these under-21s just haven't got the Premier League experience. Now, I know you're not going to get experience until you've played in that league, etc., etc. But the thing is, these boys are so young and inexperienced. Okay, they're doing really well in the 20 under-21 league, but it's a completely different animal to the Premier League, as we all know. And the thing is, we should, as you said, Kieran, we should, in the January window, we should have brought in more people to back up the first 11.
Yeah. The fight Geezer. I mean, you've seen it when Pablo weren't injured. Him and Tati, they're great for the first hour. But it's high energy work that they do. You can't keep that going for 90 minutes.
Especially
so you need someone to replace them, and we didn't get anyone to replace them.
Yeah.
And you lose Paqueta, you've lost your creative midfielder as well. We haven't replaced that. And I think this is what's letting us down. But it doesn't mean we're playing well. We're in good form. We're picking up points. We can say squeaky bum time for us. Of course it is. It has been for fucking 2 months. But it's squeaky bum time for Tottenham. It's squeaky bum time for Forest. So let them worry about us. Huh?
Yeah. So evening to Mr. Pendleton. Good evening, Mark. Mark R. Good evening to you, and Rich. Good evening to you, mate. We've had we've had some games since we last saw each other. Well, we've had a game since we last saw each other. The Bournemouth game, which, in fairness, I don't think we deserved to lose that game or to draw it, to be fair. I think we deserved more from that game. However, as always, when we got our grip on something, we loosen it. And yeah, as a result,
it was a game that we could have lost 1-0, we could have won 1-0, or we end up with that draw. It was one of them games you knew that one goal was going to win this game. For whoever. And that boy of theirs, that boy that ran up the pitch, jeez, that would be one of the goals of the season.
Yeah, it would have been.
Outside of the post. That could have been a bit of brilliance that was needed to win the game. And he was unlucky. Jesus was a great. He looks a talent. There's another one that these boys, Bournemouth, have found after getting rid of Semenyo. And now they got this boy. Well, how they just do it every time? You know? And you think,
same way Brighton do. Same way Brighton do. They do their due diligence. They check these players out day after day. And then when the time's right, they approach them. And, the thing is, we can't do that because we've got such a foul and useless owner.
We've got players there from 3 managers. They're all having a little pop. Plus, so is fucking Sullivan. It's night and day how these clubs are run and their recruitment and houses, and that's what we're paying for now. Simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you see us getting the points we need to stay up this season, Kieran?
Look, this is right for all the people that think we're down, right? And there's a lot that think we're already down. Look at it this way, right? I'd ask them same people, do you think Man City can catch Arsenal? They're 5 points behind with a game in hand. So if they win their game in hand, they're 2 points behind. And I think most people think Man City can catch Arsenal and win the league, right?
Yeah.
So we're 2 points behind Forest. Who's to say we can't fucking catch Forest then? We're the team in form. We're the team in form. It can be done. I'm not saying that we are going to do it because we've got some tough fixtures coming up. But it can be done. It's not impossible.
No.
So, I would never say we're down yet, but it's not looking. You don't want to be in the bottom 3. And win against Liverpool, fucking hell. I know it's hard to believe, but Jesus, that changes things, doesn't it?
Yeah, but we've done it. We've done it in recent history. We've done it. We've beaten them.
Yeah, we've done it once. We've done it. We had a 3-0 win up there last year. Upton Park, I think that was last time. It's a tough. Look, like, all the years I went to Anfield in the 70s and 80s, mate, I never saw us get a fucking point, I don't think. Never mind a win. Every fucking time it was a foregone conclusion. Our record is terrible.
But I was at the London Stadium when we beat them 3-2.
Yeah, I was just talking about Anfield mainly. Yeah, we can upset them, geezer. But at Anfield, it doesn't look good. History is really against us. But we're fucking history.
But the way they're playing at the moment, we stand a reasonable chance of getting at them.
They're a strange team at the moment. I said at Forest, they were terrible.
They were.
Absolutely a mess all over the place.
It don't seem to be... Go on, sorry.
Burt's had pulled out right at the death there. He weren't playing. Now, he's starting to come good from Florian Wirtz. And I reckon he was one of the best players in Europe the other year for Leverkusen. He's starting to come good. I'm hoping he's fucking missing again, to be honest, because I think that boy is the boy that could make the difference. Let's hope. But one game at a time, as they say.
That's it, one game at a time. There's not very much coming in the chat. I don't know what's going on. Maybe people are commenting and it's not coming through or what, I don't know, but we're just not getting much in the chat. So, if you're there, we didn't even have any before we started this evening either, which is very unusual. Well, I'm seeing Rich, I'm seeing Mark, and I'm seeing Mark, but that's the only 3 comments that have come through.
There must be something wrong there. You can't be seeing them. There'd be more.
Yeah, there should be. There should be. There usually is, anyway. Anyway, we'll muddle on. We'll see how we go. We've got 40 odd people watching at the moment, so let's see what happens with the chat.
Will someone put in a message, see if you're seeing it or not?
Yeah, any one of you guys put something in the chat for me, please, and we'll see if it comes up.
You weren't seeing it, Budge, didn't it? I'm not sure what you did to fix it.
I don't know either. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Yeah, so nothing's coming in. Yeah, that's weird.
There's something wrong there, Budge. There'll be comments there, man. You ain't seen it for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. It's just that and that, and then no, nothing. Weirdly. Anyway, yeah. So we've got Liverpool this weekend away. What are you thinking in the way of line-up and stuff? You know, the way we line up, not necessarily the personnel per se, but you know, formation, the approach to the game. What are you thinking?
Nothing really. Nothing changes, Geezer, from what we've been doing. I think the team remains the same.
Yeah.
And we carry on. I don't think you'll see any changes to what we've been doing. We were 3 up front, Somerville, Bowen, and Tate. Same back four with Sassy and Mavs, Juice, and Wan-Bissaka. Probably the same 3 in the middle. Fernandez, Magas, associate. I don't know if we'll make a change to any of it. I don't think there's much change he can make, to be honest.
Yeah. Good evening, Sheriff. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for joining us.
That just come through, that comment?
Yeah, that one's literally just come through, so yeah. We're getting some. Maybe people just aren't, commenting right now. But yeah, it's very unusual. We normally have quite a... I normally have trouble keeping up with the chat, if I'm honest, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's usually fine, isn't it?
Yeah, right now I'm waiting for comments to come in. But, for me, I think we should be going at them with a 4-4-2, because I think we need to be starting with Tatty and Wilson up front. And maybe adjust it later on in the game, but I think at first, we need to be going straight at them.
Well, here's the trouble with that, Budge, when Tatty gets tired after 60 odd minutes or so, 70, we sort of need Wilson to bring on to replace him.
Well, yeah.
Trouble, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that is true.
With Pablo injured, we don't have that cover. This is what's criminal about what's going on.
Yeah.
We need someone, and there it is.
Right, so got a message here from Freshfielder. He says the YouTube chat is broken, mate. Oh dear. So only people. Well, I don't know. Some people are getting their comment through, but not all, by the look of it. Yeah, but yeah, I think that look, I think as tough a task as it always is with Liverpool, I think we need to be pretty positive when we get there. Well, I think we need to go out onto that pitch with a positive mindset, and I think we need to get at them, because I think they're gettable. I really do.
Yeah, they are. They are. They've
lost games against people that they should never have lost games against.
Yeah, exactly.
This year.
It's a tough ask, but they've been poor this year, Liverpool. They were the champions for fuck. This year they're been bang average. After spending 500 fucking million, which is weird, but they got worse. And they go well. But for certain players, but this is what's happened there. It's not just the players that haven't quite settled in yet with a ball. It's the drop off of Salah. It's the drop off of McAllister.
Yeah.
They've been playing Szoboszlai, who's been their best player, at right back because that Frimpong's been injured.
Yeah.
It's a real. They're an anomaly, but they still getting enough points to keep up there, and that's the problem. They've still got a bench to bring on to hurt you.
Yeah, absolutely. But not looking at winning this year, winning the title, because they're not being good enough.
No, they'll be lucky to qualify for Champions League.
Yeah, and it's those reasons that kind of give me a little bit of confidence that we can get at them, and maybe. I mean, if we can do what we did to Chelsea in the first half and get a couple of goals out of it in the first half, then who knows what we can do in the second half. Historically, recent history, we've been fucking useless in the second half, but actually that's not strictly true. We've been playing reasonably well in one half of the game, whether it be first or second. Yeah, I just think that we need to get them nice and early, and maybe just maybe we can see it out, But who knows? I mean, Liverpool, as you say, are a bit of an anomaly, and who knows what they're capable of doing to us, They always seem to fucking come back and scratch back at us, don't they? GP, good evening. It says the chat, YT chat is broke. Yep, that's what we're hearing. So, if you're in the chat and you are trying to put messages in, I cannot see them, unfortunately. I'm only getting to see the occasional ones and twos. But keep trying.
Send a pigeon.
Keep trying, people. Keep trying. Well, what else is there? What else is there, mate? We got no shark chat, nothing this week, have we?
No, that would have been something. Sort of that. But no, they've really gone off the boil, boys. The Sharks, mate. They've got off the boil.
Yeah. I think they've munched up enough people, and they're having a bit of a chat. Turn it down. Oh, is it? Okay. Is that any better? I'm getting technical advice over here. Can you hear me still? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, cool. Alright, we'll leave it like that for a minute. I think, as I said, we need to get out nice and early and try and see the game out. I think we've got as much of a chance as we've ever had to beat them. Now's as good a time as any to play them. What else can we do? What else can we do? All we can do is just try and be as, aggressive in the game as we can, I think. Stuart Burt, good evening, Stuart. It's just 2-1 at the weekend, please. Yeah, that would be nice, mate. That would be nice.
Hey, Stuart. Yeah, mate. Anyway, anything like a point's a good point there. We know that. But a win, the context of the win is we come out of the bottom three for at least 24 hours. So
at least, yeah.
The context of the win is amazing. You know what I mean? It truly is. But it's just not a good hunting ground for us. It's very hard to see a win. But a point's still a bloody good point. And that's the way it works.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, the one thing I don't want to see this weekend is Kilman in the back.
No, you won't see that. Tadebo's back now anyway, so he's gone to our fourth choice centre back now, Kilman. I don't think you'll see him till for the rest of the season, to be honest. Yeah,
and it was Nuno that wanted him. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Lopetegui. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
My bad. Yeah, the both of them.
By West Ham.
Yeah. But isn't it weird how weird how we've had 2 ex-Wolves managers in the last year.
Yeah, isn't it?
Fucking love it. Yeah. So Stuart, thank you for joining us from YouTube. From Facebook land. He's in. Yeah. So what you got planned for this week then, mate? Anything?
All right. No, I've just all fucking watching football, catching up on what's going on, watching a little bit of the European shit. 𝐴𝗚𝗚, I fucking like that team, mate. Watched their game last night, 𝐴𝗚𝗚. They scored a fucking one of the goals of the season for me.
Really?
Out from the back, 3 different passes, bang, bang, bang. Is it Inter Milan they were playing? Fuck me, what a goal. And they knocked Inter Milan out. 𝐴𝗚𝗚.
Really?
Mate, I've got to be looking at this manager that they've got there, because the football, I've been saying it before for a while now, there's no stars in that team. I think are they a local Norwegian team or whatever they are? And, but man, that manager's got them playing good football. Really enjoyable to watch, man. And they've just knocked them out. It's fantastic.
Oh. So, on YouTube, it's not working at all, he says. He's missed the chat for the last 2 weeks because he's been working. Thank you for joining us, Stuart. But he always watches the replay of it all because it's the best chat. Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
People can go to Facebook and do the chat in there. Come through there instead of YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, if you've got Facebook and you can join us on Facebook with the chat, do that. Because obviously the YouTube chat is actually giving us a bit of grief at the moment. So we don't know what's going on here. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's hard to do without bouncing off the boys in the chat, but...
Yeah. But we'll see what we can do. We'll keep going. We'll keep looking on. And Alison's in chat on Facebook, of course.
There you go, Dave.
He says, good evening, Ant. How are you, mate?
Yeah, it looks like Facebook's the way to go, doesn't it? If you want.
Yeah, it looks like it, but for tonight at least, anyway. Right, well, so we've got 64 people. We've got about half a dozen chatting. So that means that most of you are obviously on YouTube and the chat isn't working. So please don't get upset with us because we can't see damn all. All I'm getting is the Facebook stuff and the occasional YouTube one. So, I was going to say something to you and I can't think what it was now. I have no... Oh yeah, 𝐴𝗚𝗚. Aren't they the ones that knocked Tottenham out of the Conference League that time?
Was it last year or early on they beat Man City? I think they beat Man City.
Was it them?
It might have been one of the what's-the-name games, but I think it might have been one of them games where Man City were already qualified and can't remember, but I think they beat Man City. Honestly, fucking this manager, mate, I'll be looking at him. I just like the way they play, man. I've noticed them for a while now, and I go, shit. And I think they won. I mean, over 2 legs, they beat Milan there about 5-2. Something like that. 5-2.
Wow.
Fucking unreal, man. That's something else. But they play good shit. But,
yeah, and they're a small finance team as well, 𝐴𝗚𝗚, aren't they? You know, they ain't got the money that City and Liverpool and Chelsea and them lot have got. So they ain't even got as much money as us, which is a bit weird.
Again, it's just they seem to be a good run club with a good manager who has got a good philosophy how to play football. That's what it looks like.
Let's have a quick look, see if we can find out. Here we go, 𝐴𝗚𝗚. Here we go. Players. Their manager is Jesse Newsom, which is spelled KJETI and then KNUTSEN.
Jesus, Kjurtsen, something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. So he's 57 years old, the fella.
Oh, right. youngster.
Yeah, he's not that old. Looks like he's Norwegian.
Yeah.
He's won 4 National League titles with the club, leading them to their first ever league title in 2020, and has been awarded the something or other Coach of the Year 3 years in a row in Norway.
He's killing it there.
Yeah. I mean, look, the thing is, he's probably very familiar with the players he's got, because it looks like he's been there a while. And obviously, you know, his way of working is beginning to show fruits, you know, because like up until about 3 years ago, nobody had ever heard of 𝘎𝗠𝗱 𝘬𝗏. You know what I mean? And now they're beating the likes of Inter Milan and Man City. So, yeah, fair play to them. They're doing all right, mate. They're doing all right. Luca says, good evening, lads and chat. Hope everyone is good. Thank you, Luca. Thanks for joining, mate. Stuart says, who's been your player of the season so far? For me, so far, it's got to have been Somerville, and I want to say Kyle Walker-Peters has had a few good games, but you know, now that he's not first choice, we're not seeing him. So, but yeah, I think Somerville for me. What about you, Kieran?
It's a bit of a mix, isn't it? Because you sort of split the fucking season up. I mean,
yeah,
most of them are rubbish. You know, under Lopetegui or Potter. Sorry, fucking hell, mate. Yeah, it's hard to pick anyone out. Then we've had good spells from Wan-Bissaka. We've had good spells from Todibo. Is for me the most improved player. Whether you class him as player of the year, but now we brought Disassi in, and he's probably going to have to fight or wait for it to fuck up before he gets a game now. And they've been good. Somerville, obviously, in the last 8 weeks or so, has been shining light. He's been, wow, thank fuck for that. But it's hard to now on player of the year now, because no one's been completely consistent through the season. But neither is the team, and neither is the managers. Now we're starting to see, you know, if you judge it from the last, say, 8 weeks, Somerville is the boy.
Yeah.
And the others are done.
And Mavropanos, of course.
And Mavropanos, much improved too.
Like Ant says, if he continues the way he has been going, his favourite would be Mavropanos or Somerville.
Yeah,
you know?
They've both been good, man. And,
I think Mavropanos has really picked up his game in the last 4 to 6 weeks.
And you could say that about Fernandez as well in the last 6 weeks. I would probably say Paqueta. He's coming to the fore. But it's hard to pick a player of the year because none of them have been that good all year, you know?
Yeah. Stuart says it's Fernandez for him. Yeah. You can understand that. Because that is, you know, it's a good shout because Fernandez, as you said, has picked up his game so well. You know, that goal that he scored and the almost goal that he scored in the same game. I think a little bit of freedom has widened his appeal, if you like. And he's been showing that he's got it there. He can produce the goods. Yeah, go on, mate.
Sometimes you need a buy a player. And I knew he was decent at Southampton, who got fucking relegated. But you need a player to look at and go, shit, is he worth that money? And he is. Now, you can look at Kilman straight away and go, is he worth that money? No. Never has been. Never will be, right? But Fernandez seems to be, weren't cheap, really, Fernandez. Forget what it was, 30-something? But
36 or 38,
he looks like he's worth the money. And Somerville has come good. After all the injuries and the slow, Somerville's now starting to shine and come good. So he's starting to look like, it is a good buy. Even though it was doubtful there for a while there. But his injuries held him back as well. So, hard to know, man. Player of the year, I couldn't pick one at the moment.
Yeah. Sure, so plus he's got to go in the season. In my eyes, Fernandez. Yeah.
If he keeps going like this for the rest of the season, sure, I think you're right. I think he could be the boy. Yeah. Somerville might be. Somerville keep scoring goals. I think we'll be looking at him, won't we?
Yeah, definitely. Rich, thank you so much, mate, for your super chat. £2 he's donated it. Boy. Come on, you irons. Well done, mate. Thank you. Ant says, 𝘄𝗋𝗋 player of the season on how to ruin our season. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, mate.
I mean, I thought that, be honest, and before, I've always said it about Tadimo. Jesus, fuck, he was terrible. And now we'll give, there's got to be credit to Nuno since he's come in. The boy's been really good. And so has Mavropanos. So I can only give him credit for improving them two centre-backs. Without fucking doubt. And Disassi looks like a great loan signing too.
Oh, mate, I think we need to make that a permanent signing. I really do. I mean, we said the same thing about Lingard when he came in and how much of an effect he had on the team. I think Disassi, although it's not forward effect, I think he's had a massive effect on our back line. It's given me a lot more bloody confidence in our back line, that's for sure.
Yeah, it has, Geezer. And this is the thing with Disassi, it's all result dependent, isn't it? Because I don't think we've got a chance to sign him if we go down. If we stay up, maybe we might have a possibility.
Yeah.
That he'll want to stay and get game time, and possible. Anything's possible.
I mean, the thing is, have you seen his Ironcost interview?
I still haven't seen it, guys. I saw a glimpse of it. I saw a highlight of it a minute.
Well, in it, he claims that his auntie's a West Ham fan and half of his family are. Those kinds of things sometimes do help to forge a decision in people's minds, Yeah. And we could be lucky that he goes, no, look, do what you can to get my signature on a bit of paper.
He might, but some of it, if it is standard and class, I think he is a classy defender. I don't think he's not. I don't believe he's going to sign for a championship side. Let's put it that way. So
maybe not.
We need to have a chance. We need to stay in the league, and he might help us do it. That's the beauty about it. He might just have to stay there.
Yeah. Stuart is saying, when we do survive relegation, who would you be bringing in the summer? I think we need a striker. We'll get us 20 goals or more, and a Chelsea defender who we got on loan for the season. Well, I would definitely be making Disassi a permanent deal. That is for certain.
If he's up for it,
yeah. But the striker I'd want to get in would be Callum Hudson-Odoi, I think.
Well, he's more trouble with him, mate. He's more of a left winger. He's more in a front three. He is, but he's more when Somerville plays. So I'm not sure that's ideal for us.
Yeah, but that is for not Forest.
I don't.
He never played that at Chelsea. Never.
I'd rather go for someone a bit younger. Look, 20 goals a year is fucking nearly impossible to find. It really is. Right?
Yeah.
We're shopping in the market of 10 plus, and hope someone gets 10 plus. Because there's not many strikers we've had since Cotty McAvenny that got fucking 20 plus. It's just rare.
Yeah.
I think we need a striker. We need backup as well, and we need a creative midfielder. We need a Paqueta replacement.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't.
Anybody took your eye?
I don't trust these. No, I can't trust these boys to fucking bring in the right people anyway.
Yeah. Has anybody taken your eye for midfield?
Huh?
Anybody taken your eye for that midfield position?
There is, but I think they're all out of our budget. They're all out of our budget, mate. Some players I'd like. But you remember, I keep saying, I said on loan, I thought we could have got, after Liverpool bought all these players, I thought Chiesa might be a chance to try and get him on loan, right, from Liverpool, because he was bloody good before he went to Liverpool.
Yeah.
And, but I've seen him a few times come off the bench for Liverpool recently. And he hasn't really affected the game, goes up.
No, and he's not impressed at all, is he?
He seems a bit disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, look at Isak.
I think he might have got one assist. He might have got one assist in all of it, goes about.
I mean, look at Isak. Yeah, go on. I just can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. I was just saying, look at Isak. Thank you. He was absolutely on fire at Newcastle. Goes across to Liverpool, and he's done fuck all basically. Absolutely nothing.
But he's been injured now. He's been injured for a while now. So
true. Hayden Hackney looks good apparently, according to Ant. Talented and Hadj Wright from Coventry.
There's a couple of players in Coventry look decent.
Yeah, I agree. But I also need to use the loo again, so bear with me.
Right, he's off. Yeah, Hayden Hackney. I keep seeing it. I've seen their highlights, and I do watch a lot of the championship highlights, and that boy seems to be involved in shitloads. Him, who's the other boy as well? His name keeps coming up. Windass. I presume this Windass I'm watching is was it Dean Windass is his son? Because that's a really unusual name. So I presume that they're related. It must be father son. But he seems to be decent as well in there. I know it's a championship, different game there, mate. But that Dean, I think it's his son. Can't imagine it not being. Yeah, he keeps catching my eye though. He seems like a decent player.
Who's that, sorry?
Hackney. Hackney and Windass.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think he's Coventry, but I presume he's Dean Windass's son. I don't know for sure. Never looked at him.
Yeah, no.
But I don't, to be honest, I can't, looking at relegation there and how our window's just shut, it's hard to look at players for next season for me.
It is.
A lot. Because we don't know how many we're going to lose at the end of the season.
And we don't know what fucking league we're going to be in.
And we don't know what league we're going to be in. So it all changes with that. But I don't see why. Don't see why we can't fucking survive. We can. It doesn't mean we will. But we can.
Mathematically, we're not out of the window. We're not out of the game.
We're nowhere near it. We're 2 points behind Forest.
Yeah.
Even though it's hard, when you look at the Forest team, it's hard to see them going down because they've got a decent team.
Yeah.
And you think that's the problem. If we were see Sunderland now, they're falling like a fucking rock. If Sunderland didn't have all the points they had, they'd be the team I'd be chasing. But I think they're on 36 points already. They only need to stick one win and a few draws together, they're fine. So, but I'd be chasing them. But Forest are a tough team to chase because I think they're going to pick up points. I don't believe. I'd love to believe Tottenham are part of it, guys. I'd love to believe it. I just don't. I think a couple of wins for them gets them out of the shit. They'll have players coming back from all the injuries they got. They'll get a few back in the next few weeks. I can't see that being. I'd love it. I'd love it to be. Believe me, I'd love it to be.
Yeah,
but
of course.
We're gonna have to pull off a shock win, guys. I think Liverpool or Newcastle City or Villa. We're going to have to pull off a win we're not meant to get.
I mean, Newcastle's probably the most likely if you look at us historically. We've had better results against Newcastle than we have City or fucking Liverpool. I mean, we've beaten them on the opening day before now, up there. We've beaten them on in the last couple of weeks of the season, at home, a couple of seasons back. So, I mean, we've historically we've had better results against Newcastle than we have the other two.
I know the one shock win I would love more than that, all of them, would be the Arsenal one.
Oh, God, yeah.
Would you
and that's not beyond the realms of possibility either. Okay, yes, they have beat us 5-1 and 6-0 or whatever it was, but we've also beaten them in recent history as well, haven't we?
Yeah, that'd be a shock, though. The way they're chasing the title, trying to win it. I'd love us to cost them it. Oh,
Rudani as well plays number 10 for Coventry, and Windass plays for Wrexham.
Oh, it's Wrexham that I'm watching there, Nan. Thank you.
Yeah,
I've noticed him. He just seems to be involved in everything.
He does, doesn't he? His name gets mentioned a lot.
Because you're only watching the highlights, you get a false impression sometimes. You might see, he's involved in all the highlights, but he's always seems to be involved in something. Looks like a good player. Well, whether he is, if you watch a full 90 minutes, you might have a different impression. It'd be interesting to see what Wrexham fans think of him. Maybe they think he's fucking brilliant. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I mean, a classic kind of example of what you're saying now was Declan Rice. I mean, when he was at West Ham, we were going on about how good he was and how well class he is and this and that. And everybody, including the Arsenal fans, were going, fucking you.
Yeah, exactly, because they don't watch 90 minutes of West Ham then, guys. They're watching the highlights, and all his best stuff is not part of them highlights.
No,
they're not.
And that's it. And now they're saying, they robbed us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For 105 million.
It is. So it is. You can get a false impression of players just watching 20-minute highlights, and I accept that.
I did when it came to Maxwell Cornet. I watched a highlight reel of all of the stuff that he did at Burnley and that.
Yeah,
and he was bloody good at Burnley. But bad idea.
He was good at Burnley, and that was it. And that's been it ever since. That's all he did. Absolutely. So, he did have some pedigree there.
Yeah, we tend to buy players on reputation rather than current form.
Oh, mate. Fuck those boys. I don't think we got a philosophy at West Ham, mate. Sullivan, do you want to go? Yeah, I'm picking him. What about you, Lopetegui? Who do you want? Oh, that fucking Kilman. I liked him at Wolves. All right, and let's get him. Anyone else? Anyone? Potensky, you want to go? Oh, fuck. we have got no philosophy whatsoever, man. Like I said, if you'd had Nuno at the beginning of the season, maybe our recruitment might have been better. But
and our league position may have been.
Absolutely. Say, he's got us playing better now. We've tightened up at the back. We're not conceding all the goals we were. Yeah. I mean, imagine if we have 20 games to go now, Budge, I think we survive easily. But we don't. It's the fact that we're running out of games is the problem. Hello? Or cockatoo in the house goes up.
That made the women happy, wouldn't it? Right, I think though, when it comes to the recruitment and stuff, I think that someone somewhere has to get hold of David Sullivan and pull him to one side, hide him in a dark corner somewhere, and not let him get involved because,
it's just a bit late for it now, isn't it? I mean, the damage has already been done, and I think the chances are the damage is going to result in us being relegated. That's the problem. We're doing too much too late, but it still can be done. No thanks to fucking Sullivan or Brady, but it still can be done. We're lucky to be in a position where we can still get out of it. We are.
Right, so Ant is saying that Windass has got 9 goals and 5 assists this season. And one striker that he thinks that looks good from the Championship is Vipotnik of Swansea. Right. He's had 16 goals, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know much about that one. And it's a pot lick. Fucking not a bad return.
Yeah, it's not a bad return, is it? 16 goals in the season. But then, you know, from Windass, 9 goals and 5 assists, that ain't a bad return either.
I think and get me right, he's more of a midfielder than the Windass. He's not a full-on. I don't think he's a full-on striker. I think he might be sort of a number 10-ish type player.
Right, okay.
It's just seeing highlights. I'm not sure he's their full number 9 as such. But that's a good fucking return, mate. Like, most of our top strikers we've bought in the last fucking 10, 15 years are lucky to get 10 goals.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's like that young lad that Chelsea got. I can't remember his name now. Was it Chelsea that bought him? I can't even remember. But he was, was supposed to be the be-all and end-all of strikers. I'm sure it was Chelsea that bought him. God, what's his bloody name? But anyway,
now?
Begins with D. His surname begins with D.
Not the young lad 𝗎𝗶𝗆, no. Not the young
No. The young lad I'm thinking of, I think it might have been his dad or his uncle that's played as well with the same. Begins with a D.
Donut.
No, I can't fucking remember. But Chelsea went and got him, didn't they? They got him from Ipswich, was it, or Norwich? One of them. 𝗎𝗏. 𝗎𝗏.
Yeah, he's fucking. He ain't. I'll tell you that now, guys. He's never been that good. He had a really good spell.
One good spell, and Chelsea went and got him.
They keep bringing him on. He does fuck all, guys. Rory 𝗎𝗏, son, isn't it?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
He ain't that good.
Ant says that Windass is more of a winger.
Right.
Yeah. Rich, thank you. Yes, 𝗎𝗏, thank you. Stuart says, question for you both. Are we going to survive? The hope is yes.
Don't know, mate.
The heart says yes. The head says no.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a tough one to call, mate. I think it's 50-50. Even though, all the odds are against us, everyone's saying it. Well, they do them calculations. We're 70-30. It's 70% sure that we'll go down. But like I said, when I put that comparison to Man City, if you believe Man City can win this league and they win their game in hand 2 points behind, and everyone still thinks they can win the league, well, why can't we survive? We're 2 points behind. What scares us, though, as a fan base, is the next 4 fixtures. Because they're 4 fixtures that you could come away with no points. And
we've got Villa in amongst that lot, haven't we?
I mean, Villa, Fulham, Liverpool, Man City.
Yeah.
Tough games, man. Tough.
Mate,
games.
Do you know what the one I fear the most is the Villa game? I think Man City, they're all tough. But Liverpool, we're not expecting anything, but we're hopeful, right? Man City, I don't even think we're hopeful of getting anything from them.
Really, but they fucked up before Man City this season,
Yeah.
Liverpool, sometimes hit and miss. But I do think you could easily lose all 4. And that's the worry. Not easily get smashed every game. What I'm saying is, there are 4 games that you might not get nothing out of, even if you deserve it. That could happen. And then the hope will die. Right? The hope will die if we get nothing out of these 4 games. It's just a shame the way it's worked out, these 4 together in this next 4 games. The form we've been on, the points we've been picking up. It's just, could have done without this. That's why I was so desperate to get the 3 points against
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Them 2 points would have meant so much.
Absolutely. But it would have put us level with Forest and given us a springboard from which to bounce off. But I agree though. I think, as the title says, squeaky bum time on and off the pitch, and it is. I mean, I think I'm more concerned about whether we survive the season than I am what's going on in the boardroom. Do you know what I mean? I think we got no control over what goes on in the boardroom, and we got no say in it or whatever. But whereas on the pitch, we can make a difference when they're on the pitch. You know, the crowd can make the difference, and I'm hoping that they do for the rest of the season. Yeah, we know that the away support is unbelievable for West Ham. The home support is getting to be questionable because, you know, I've seen with 78 minutes on the clock, I've seen loads of empty seats, loads. People are leaving on the hour and that, and it's just, it's a shame because that never used to be the case with us. We would never have mass walkouts. It's all happening now, and that's what worries me. You know, the mass walkouts and, you know, the fans losing their faith in the club. You know,
look, everyone's losing their faith in the club, how they're run. They're not losing their faith in the team, and that's one thing I'll give credit to this team at the moment for the last 8 weeks. I can't fault any of them players of giving up and not trying. No. They all trying their arse off, mate, and it's being appreciated by the fans. It is being appreciated. Agreed. I'll say the one real disaster in that is always one, isn't it? And it was the Wolves game. That was horrendous. But I can't knock this team for their efforts, man.
Yeah.
It's just we don't have the depth on the bench to keep it going for 90 minutes. I think that's where we're falling down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I say, I think we're unlucky. Man United, that was another 2 points they sort of stole from us, from a worldie of a finish by Sesko.
Yeah.
We could be so much better. We could at least be 4 points better off than we are now, and we wouldn't be in the bottom three. Mm-hmm. You know, we've been unlucky. But they say you still got these games to go.
Yeah.
There's 30 odd points, 33 points to be fought for. So.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Ant says he feels more confident for the Liverpool game than he's ever felt. He thinks that they are there for the taking and they look shaky. And Salah is not the same player anymore.
He's fallen off a cliff, that fucker. I don't think he's fucking bothered.
No, and Fulham to him is the hardest game.
Sorry, carry on, mate.
No, he's saying that he feels that Fulham for him is the harder game apart from City.
Yeah, Fulham again on their day, mate. A fucking tough team to beat. A bit like Bournemouth.
Yeah.
You know, not necessarily where you're going, but a hard team to beat. It is a tough game, mate. Really a tough game. It's all there. Liverpool, you just don't see. I don't like slagging Salah off. Like, he's been shit, and his attitude looks shit. But I don't like slagging him off because he stick free passes.
Stuart says he's scared for the Liverpool game and the Arsenal game because he thinks that they could basically hit 5 or 6 against us.
They could. I don't think we're gonna get done by that anymore, but they got so much talent in their teams. If they're firing, we're going to be up against it. So it's a worry.
Absolutely. And and the thing is, it's got to the point in the season, Kieran, where we're actually hoping for other people to help us out now. Hoping and praying,
But so are them other teams. So are the other. They're thinking the same. You know what I mean? Forest are thinking the same. Tottenham are thinking the same. They want every team West Ham plays to beat us. But because we're behind the 8 ball here, I've always said about if we can keep up to the point per game till near the end of the season, we can still survive. Because that's 38 points, right? If you average point per game, and here we are, but we're still 2 points behind that. So we have to beat Liverpool to make it level. You know what I mean? Of games played and points earned. And then try and push on. But obviously, it's fucking Liverpool away, so you don't expect that to happen. But we have never been up to scratch with that points per game ratio.
No, we
All
haven't.
season.
Nowhere near in this season. Nowhere near. And it says the most important thing for our season is no injuries, as that would seriously damage us.
Absolutely, and that's wishful thinking to think we're not going to get injuries between now and the end of the season. But you're right, a couple of key injuries there, and that changes everything.
It does.
It really
it does indeed. Yeah, and I mean, like, the players that we all know that we need to keep fit. Your Somerville, Bowen, 𝙎𝙌𝙐𝙀𝘼𝙆 now. I think we need to Fernandez. We need to keep him fit. But we have got a core of players now that we can rely on as fit players. We can rely on them, but I think you're right. I mean, anybody in that squad, in that starting 11, any of them take a knock. The only one that I think that would be less damaging to us would be the goalkeeper, because at least we've got another, good keeper to fill in.
Oh yeah, I think we've got 3 good keepers if Fabianski's fit. I mean,
he's injured at the moment, though, isn't
he? Supposedly he's been injured for a little while, but a keeper's not a major concern at the moment. All right, it's not. It's everything else. Like losing Fernandez out of midfield at the moment could be disastrous. Losing Somerville could be disastrous.
Absolutely.
Could be disastrous.
Yeah.
So we are reliant on everyone staying fit, and it's a tough ask, man. We've
been very lucky that Mavropanos has really stepped up to the plate, with the fact that we had Todibo missing on the ban, but I think with him back, 𝙎𝙎𝗍 and Mavropanos, I think we've got quite a solid. I think we've got quite a solid central back line. So I think. Yeah, in fact, I think we've got an entire back four that we can rely on, with the players that are available, even the ones that don't get played. I mean, like I said earlier, I've been really impressed with 𝗕𝗂𝗱𝗏 since he's come to the club. Yeah, nobody expected him to be as good as he has been, and to fit in as well as he has. I certainly didn't.
With the signing.
I was.
I always thought he was going to be a backup to 𝗬𝗎. So I didn't mind that. I thought, shit. There's forward thinking there, right?
That is,
he gets injured. What do you got? That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's the trouble I had with on the left side. Right, we bought Juve in, and we let Cresswell go,
and Emerson
off, right. And then we got young Skulls, which he's been a little bit hit and miss, but he's been good. But
he's done what he can.
Or Emerson, I would have kept that backup. I would have kept that experience behind that Juve. Yeah. And we didn't do that.
He was the last player left after the, from the days at the Boleyn. He was the last one left, wasn't he? Him and Fabianski, I suppose. Did Fabianski ever play at the Boleyn? No, I don't think he did. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. It was just Cresswell. Yeah, it was Cresswell. Yeah, sort of the last 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Ant says Bowen looks like he's playing with an injury like he did before, and I agree with that. I think he does.
I'm not sure if it's an injury, Geezer, but I think the Geezer's worn out.
Yeah.
The trouble is, the way we've been playing with that 4-4-2 when he had Pablo and Tay, the amount of work Bowen has to do defending when we haven't got the ball is phenomenal. And he puts it, I don't think he gets enough credit for the work he does coming back and backing up 𝗬𝗎, and then he's got to get forward again. I think it's wearing him out, Peter.
Yeah.
He looks like a player to me that probably needs a rest.
Yeah. He's doing 5 miles to everybody's 1 mile.
He does a lot of work, man.
He does a lot of work
coming back.
Stuart says, what would you like to see? Arsenal win the league or Spurs get relegated? He would like to see Spurs get relegated. You want Arsenal to win?
No, I don't want to see that. Don't want to see
No, we don't. We want them to lose the league, and we want Spurs to go down. That's what we want.
If you had a choice, I'd rather let Arsenal win the league and see Spurs relegated.
Me too.
It was one
Me too. I could live with Arsenal winning the league.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it, but I can say
I couldn't live with Tottenham getting out of the relegation battle. That would just be wedding.
But it'd be nice to see him go down, wouldn't it? Maybe brilliant.
Ant says he hopes that Nuno doesn't, but he feels like we are going to see 𝗕𝗂𝗱 and 𝗕𝗂𝗱 and 𝘕𝗂𝗱 on Saturday. Back three.
Three at the back, Ant? I don't know. It's always an option, right? There's always an option there. I'm not so sure he's doing it myself, but because we've been fairly successful with the four at the back recently. So I don't think he will myself. No. But why change a four at the back? Just getting a couple of clean sheets here and there. Doing well.
I mean, we're looking stronger at the back now than we have at any other point since we got rid of Ogbonna. Really, to be fair, because I think when Ogbonna was still playing for us, I think we were probably at our strongest in the back four when he was there. I think that although completely different players, I think 𝗕𝗂𝗱 and 𝗕𝗂𝗱 have really filled that gap brilliantly. And now that 𝘕𝗂𝗱's come in and he's doing what he's doing, I think we can be quite satisfied that the back line is suitable, and I think we can rely on it. I think.
Yeah, I don't see. I'd say it's always an option for a manager to go three at the back. When you've got 𝗕𝗂𝗱, 𝘕𝗂𝗱, and 𝗕𝗂𝗱 all on form, it could be a temptation. I just don't think he's going to do it. I think he's going to stick with what's worked so far in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. With Paco there with him, behind him, he's been given added instruction or incentive or advice, and I think it's working. I think with Paco coming in, I think that's where our performance levels have risen to a point we're at now. I think because he won't accept failure, from what I know of him. He's not the sort of coach that will accept failure or poor form. He doesn't like to have any of his players in poor form, apparently, from what I've read about him anyway. Right, so where are we? 11:10. Blimey, we've been going for an hour already. So this week, Liverpool. I think we've got to really try and push ourselves into ascendancy. I don't think we should be sitting back and inviting them onto us, because I think that would be a big mistake. We all know you start inviting Liverpool onto you, and that's when things go downhill rather fast. So I think we need Somerville fit. I think we need Bowen at 100%, and I think we do need two in the front, in the forward positions, whether that be Tatty and Bowen or Tatty and Wilson or whoever. Really wouldn't make a lot of difference, I don't think. But I just feel that we need to have two up front. I think we've done better when we've had two up front. When someone's supporting Tatty, I think we've had more of a run with the ball.
Tough one. It's just you don't know what Liverpool you're getting at the moment.
No, you don't.
My worry, and I'll say this now, is that Florian Wirtz. If he plays and they've got 𝗕𝗂𝗱 up front, I think that's what will damage us, them two players. I'm hoping Wirtz is still fucking out.
Yeah.
It's just one of them. You can't go gung-ho against Liverpool either. I know we need to be on the front foot, but we can't be fucking steaming up there because they will crucify you.
Oh, good, yeah. Oh, they'll tear us apart.
Got to remember that Salah was at his best when Liverpool counter-attacked. I don't want to give him that opportunity either, because that's when he's at his best, mate. He just comes alive. Liverpool, at the times I've seen when Liverpool were good last year, the times they scored from someone else's corner, it's unbelievable. The fucking pace that they fucking counter-attack you with from your corner is unreal. Yeah. So we've got to be careful. You know, I mean, I can't think we can go gun-ho, but we can't be just saying, right, let's get everyone behind the ball either, you know? We get everyone just sitting behind the ball, then we're waiting for them to score. It's a fine fucking line we've got to tread here. We've got to be careful. But it's a tough one.
It is. And, historically it's always been a tough game. And, I agree. But, I think, we get on the front foot, we start taking the game to them with a bit of, with a bit of reservation, if you like, just holding that extra little 5% back, just so that, like, if they do get out on the break, we've got players there that can cope with it. I think 𝙎𝙌𝙐𝙀𝘼 would be perfect for this weekend. I don't think we should be dropping him this weekend. I think he's perfect. The boy's got a turn of pace and he's got a really good defensive head on him.
But that's the thing, 𝙎𝙌𝙐𝙀𝘼 Todibo, right? Both of them been good.
Yeah.
So what I don't know why you would change 𝙎𝙌𝙬𝙀𝘼 for Todibo. Todibo was in great form before he got sent off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the worst change you could make. I just don't think he will do it.
No.
But it's not the worst change you could make. But
Amp's also saying I'd like to hope that we stick with the same starting 11. The only thing that might change is start Wilson. That he might change was start Wilson, as Tatty looked so much better once he came on. Yeah, so you mean start Wilson with Tatty, but like Kieran said, that leaves us on the bench with no one to cover, unless we bring one of the under-21s in, which, as we've already discussed, isn't the perfect solution, always.
No, but we don't have any solutions, that's the problem. Them solutions should be sorted out in January to have cover for your front two, and we don't. We had with Pablo, Tatty and Wilson, which I think we should have brought in at least one more, maybe two, and we didn't. We've got Traore, who, even in Bournemouth, he couldn't be asked to bring him on because he must be good and go, fuck me, this isn't the Traore I knew at fucking Wolves. Yeah. I think he's fucking slow as fuck. He just don't seem to be. I don't think he's the right man for a relegation fight. But
no, he's not.
I'm fucking hoping I hope he brings him on at some stage and he proves me wrong and rips someone apart. That'd be great. He used to do that now and again at Wolves. I'd like to see him do it at West Ham, but I can't see it.
Yeah, Ant says that with Wilson, he thinks he could really get at Van Dijk and frustrate him. Plus, we really need to go for it, the game. Yeah, I agree. I think, to be fair, the one that we really need to get at is what's his name? What's the boy's name that came from Brighton? The Argentinian lad, got an English name.
McAllister.
Yeah. I think he's the one that we need to worry about, I think, at the moment. I think he's probably one of their informed players.
No, I'm not sure he is, Gabe. Last year, McAllister was fucking fantastic, right? This year, like Salah, his form's dropped off. You know what I mean? It really has.
Yeah.
Their best player, the best player at Liverpool has been 𝘎𝘶𝑓. 𝘎𝘶𝑓 has been fucking amazing.
Yeah,
and TK looks dangerous and whatever. But like Salah, fuck me, I think he's checked out. But that doesn't mean he couldn't turn up against us and rip us to pieces. Right?
Yeah.
Salah sucks. He's a world-class player. He's just playing like a fucking donkey at the moment.
Yeah. Well, you know, we can't be sitting back on our haunches anywhere for any of them because they're all decent.
What's his name? Rio, young black lad, right?
All right.
They brought on for Salah the other day. Fucking hell, dude. He looked like another talent that's got to rip it apart in the Premier League at some stage. We go, and this is what I'm saying. That last 30 minutes of the game starts bringing on this young boy and whatever. Fucking we're tiring. This is where it could all fall down.
Well, we need to obviously be very cautious about what we do, but we still need to try and get at them and see what we can do. Games coming up in the next few weeks. So as we discussed, we've got Liverpool, we've got Arsenal, we've got Fulham, and we've got Villa.
Not Arsenal, no.
No, not Arsenal, sorry. City, not Arsenal.
Tough 4 games.
All tough games. You'd look at them and you would go, I think that maybe we might get points from the Fulham game, but listen, like we said, Fulham have been playing very well this season and people are not getting the results they expect to out of them. So, I think we need to be, again, on the front foot with them as well. Because I think once you get at Fulham...
over them 4 games, guys, we can't go 4 games and 4 losses. We just can't.
No.
We need something from somewhere. We can nick 4 points out of them 4 games. It keeps us in the hunt.
Absolutely.
But no points out of them 4 games. We're
gone. Yeah, we're gone. We're gone.
I mean? I think none of us would believe that we can survive, but we need something somewhere.
Yeah.
A point at Liverpool, maybe beat Fulham. We might lose to Man City. Villa, could we nick a point? We need to be looking at it that way, and I think they are. I think Nuno is. We can't go 4 games, 4 losses. It's just not going to lie.
And saying that 𝘎𝗶𝗱 is the one. Somerville could be important as they don't have a right back at the moment, and we could take advantage of that.
We could, but that's where they've been paid. I mean, he's their best midfielder for me, 𝘎𝗶𝗱, and they're playing him in a lot of games at right back, and he's just as good at right back as he is in a fucking midfield. So it depends what team they put out, whether they throw out 𝘎𝗶𝗱 again into that right back position or stick him in midfield. But the boy's been their best player this year, 𝘎𝗶𝗱, without a doubt.
Yeah, he's been very good. He has been very good. Have you seen him?
You seen a couple of free kicks he scored, Geezer? 𝘎𝗶𝗱.
No, not really. I've not really watched a lot of the Liverpool highlights.
Well, Ward-Prowse got nothing on this Geezer, I'll tell you.
Really?
Yeah.
He still hasn't broken that record, has he? James Ward-Prowse.
Even though I saw him last weekend, Geezer, when Burnley got their draw, it was his corner that got them the draw. He got the assist for him. I was delighted for him. Well done, Wardy, son. A great corner. Boy headed it in. And they got a 1-1 draw. So,
Nice.
Well done, Ward-Prowse. He got an assist. Ward-Prowse.
Good on you. Good on you, James. Well done, son. Look, Vegeta. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and good night. Don't know where in the world he is.
So that's come through on YouTube, is it?
Yeah. 1 or 2 have been.
But what's going on there?
I don't know. Most of the comments have been on Facebook.
Of course, there's no. It's not your setup, Geezer, that's not allowed to go through, is it?
No.
So you reckon it's YouTube?
Yeah, well, apparently it is. Apparently the chat is down on YouTube, so I'm sure they'll sort it out. Doesn't help us in the evening, but there you go.
No.
Yeah.
Not much we can do. Right.
So, Yeah, so I was at the hospital yesterday having a heart monitor fitted to me. I had to bring home with me, and 24 hours with heart monitor on. That was boring. Couldn't even go and have a fucking shower or a bath or nothing. That was pretty piss poor. Yeah, but
so what? They just take the data from that and check you out.
Yeah, well, I'm on a waiting list now for cardiovascular surgery on my legs, and I think all of that is all part of prepping, getting ready for this surgery. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll still be able to do the shows, but I probably won't be able to walk around much, you know.
Oh, well, at least you can sit down.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's it, mate. That is it. I can't believe we're not getting that many messages coming through, that many comments. It's weird, really weird. You can more or less count the comments on one hand. But yeah. No, well, hopefully we'll get it sorted out for next week, won't we? YouTube should be.
Just might be check with Russ that there's nothing to do on our side, like.
Yeah, I will do, but I don't think it is. I think it's the YouTube thing.
We don't prepare nothing, do we? We just bounce off the chat and go for there.
Yeah, that's it, mate. And you know, we kind of rely on it, don't we? You know, so
we do. Absolutely.
This is kind of a bit of a pain for us, but there you go. Yeah. Oh God, I'm getting so hot. Yeah. Right. Well, so we've got 87 people watching. Hopefully, we should have a few likes as well.
It's a shame that boys can't interact. It's
it does a bit. Yeah, we've missed out on quite a lot of the chat tonight. As I said, you know, only half a dozen comments have come through from YouTube. Most of them have been from Facebook.
Obviously, yeah, Facebook still do it, but obviously not YouTube or whatever.
No.
It's a shame.
I don't know if we're broadcasting to X, because... Oh yeah, it's got a green tick. So we are broadcasting to X as well.
Definitely something wrong, Geezer. Something.
Yeah, something not right. But anyway, so we might as well start wrapping up then, mate, because not an awful lot more we can say. We've said all we can about the games coming up and one gone. Anything you want to chat about before we hang up the gloves?
No, it's not a lot, son. We've done the Bournemouth game. We know how tough Liverpool is.
Yeah.
Point there would be lovely. Point. I'd take that point. Are you
getting up for the Liverpool game?
Maybe.
Are you going to be up for the Liverpool?
Tell me what.
Fuck if I know. Somebody might come up in the chat first.
I might. I'll probably just get up at 6 in the morning and then watch it.
This week's football fixtures.
I don't know what time. It's probably in the middle of the night for me.
Yeah, probably. Wednesday. No. National. Come on, get out of it. When? What the heck? Oh no. Saturday. Here we go. I was looking on the wrong day. Yeah, it's just 3 o'clock kickoff.
3?
Yeah.
That's 1 in the morning, Geezer, so... Yeah.
Probably not then.
3 in the morning. Probably not, Geezer. I might as well stay up till 3 in the morning. I might as well just get up at 6 and fucking watch it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter to me. I don't know the result. I stay away from the phone and I'll just watch the game. And with fingers and legs crossed. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I won't spoil it by messaging you any result then.
I won't even look. So I never look at my phone when I do that. I just that stays well away.
Just
from me.
get up, cup of tea, sit down, put the telly on and watch it.
That's it. That's how
That's it, mate. That's how you got to do it, mate. Otherwise, you just ruin it for yourself, don't you?
And you watch it. God. And, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I should be looking forward to this game, but I'm not.
Well, it's Liverpool, though. That's why. I mean, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Generally, they rape us, don't they? So, you know, it's
well, I say, the times I went there in the 70s, guys, or in early 80s, I have no good memories of Liverpool.
No,
There's no good
I've been to Anfield twice, and both times I came away with no result. So, yeah.
I just remember. I remember me and my mates. We got in the side bit. We weren't with the West Ham fans. We were in the. I can't remember how we got the tickets, but we were in the side bit with all the Liverpool fans.
Oh, God.
Once they'd worked out we're a West Ham. There was about 4 or 5 of us. All right. Oh, mate, we got dogs abuse. In the end, all the stewards and the coppers come and dragged us out. Because everyone was threatening to kill us. So they took us out of there and they threw us into the West Ham end. It was standing, because where we were was seated, and then they threw us into the standing bit where all the West Ham supporters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we upset the Liverpool fans by being there. I didn't like it at all.
Well, I'm not surprised. No. I'm not surprised. All right. Well, okay, mate. Well, we might as well wind this down. And
yeah, mate. Yeah, we will. The chat.
Yeah, we thank you all for your attempts to get into the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in. Don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to Rich for your super chat earlier, mate. Really appreciated. As always, we hope to see you next week. And, well, come on, you irons, I suppose.
Yeah, till next week. Hopefully we can come on here with the chat working and we've got 3 points on board. Wouldn't that be?
Hopefully, wouldn't that be bloody good if we can have chat working at least?
We got to get that. Yeah, just check with Russie, guys. Like I said, just in case it's on our side.
Yeah, I'll do that. All right, then. Well, until next week, everybody stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, stay healthy, and we will see you next week, 10 o'clock in the UK, 8 a.m. over there.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week. Take care. And come on,
all the
best.